Are you ready? Do you like it? It's you. Just kidding. It's actually me. I call her the gray-skinned lady. Okay, why am I dressed like 1800s Little House on the Prairie type person? Because I just got done doing an audition for a film that's filming here in New Mexico, and it is 1872 era. So I wanted to capture the essence of my character, and I gotta say it was really fun. Just dressing up and researching what the fashion was back then. And I mean, obviously if I had all the money in the world, I would go all out and I would get like a costume. Not that it's necessary, actually sometimes it almost hurts you. But anyways, I'm here sitting at my kitchen nook, which is the table that I was talking about in my last video that I was really excited to finally get, and I'll show you in a bit what it looks like. But it's a corner nook, breakfast corner nook, and it's been a dream of mine to own one for the longest time because I think they're super cozy and just cottagey and really cool, and so I got it. But I almost didn't get it thanks to the UPS screwing up my order. So what happened is that I was waiting for the order, I was tracking it, and on, what is today? So today's Saturday. It got here on Wednesday. And I was checking the tracking information all day on Wednesday, and it said it was going to be here by 8 p.m. It's pretty late. Isn't 8 o'clock pretty late to be delivering something, or is that normal? But anyways, so then I come home around 7 p.m. and I checked again, and it said that it had been delivered at 6:09 p.m. to the front door of my apartment. And I go out, I check again because I didn't see it. I opened the door and nothing was there, and I was freaking out. I was so pissed because it wasn't there. And then I checked again for the tracking information, and apparently like at 6:01 p.m. they had marked, the UPS driver had marked that the address was invalid and that they changed it, and then it was delivered. I was so pissed. I was really mad because not only is it like, it's my stuff, it's a huge order, it costs money, but also I was pissed because I was gonna have to deal with trying to track it down and trying to prove to the seller and to UPS that it wasn't delivered, and then waiting to see if they were either gonna refund me the money or send me a new one. And if they were gonna send me a new one, was this gonna happen again? It's too much. It's too much. So I quickly sent a message to the seller and I was like, hey, it says it's delivered, but it was not delivered. And then they were super friendly, and they were like, oh, have you checked, you know, with your neighbor, whatever, your office, because my apartment building also has an office, and if, you know, and they're like, if not, just call UPS and have them figure it out. And so I did. I called them, but it was an automated phone number. Does anyone actually work there anymore? A real person? I don't know. And so I ended up starting a claim. So I filed a claim for the missing item, and they were emailing me, and they were like, oh, but it says it was delivered. I'm like, yes, I know that, but it was not delivered. It wasn't delivered. And so I went to bed, and I couldn't even sleep because I was so pissed, and I was just having these nightmares of me fighting the UPS driver or fighting, you know, some neighbor or something. My theory was that the UPS driver did not check my apartment number because it is a complicated apartment complex where I'm at, but it's not so complicated that, you know, you can't figure it out. Obviously, I've had so many packages come right to my door with no problem. and there's a map at the entrance of the apartment complex. So my theory is that it was late at night, they were tired, they didn't want to deal with it, and they ended up going to another building that has the same apartment number as mine, even though it's a different address. And they probably were like, this has to be the one, so we're gonna change it, because obviously the person who lives at this location doesn't know their own address. And so they changed it, they marked it as delivered, and they left without giving two fucks. So the next day, I got a call from a local number here and then a voicemail, and it turned out that it was my apartment office that had left me a voicemail saying that the package was delivered to somebody else in my building to the wrong apartment, but it was like the same number but different letter and just different address, and that they had this person who lived there brought in my package to their apartment to hold it, which was so nice of them. And then he called the office letting them know to contact me, and then place it outside. So then we ended up having to drive to the complex because it was not walking distance, and we had to haul the two packages because it was split into two packages, haul it down the stairs into the car and then up the stairs to our unit. And it was so hot, and I was just really excited that I freaking found my package. And then I just contacted the seller, and I contacted UPS, and I was like, I found it, but your UPS driver changed the address. Changed it because they couldn't deal with it. So, long story short, now I am a domesticated 1800s woman of the house. Is that even the term they used? I don't know. I don't have any children, so I don't know. And I have started to sew, and I've started to do other domesticated things that I think are really important and fun. And I am so happy with this purchase. It was only a couple $100. I got it off of Amazon, and I am just in love with it. And I also went to the thrift store yesterday and got a bunch of new dresses, mainly, so that I can alter them and make a bunch of jumpsuits, and also make a bunch of other alterations to them. And I'm really excited, and soon I'm gonna bring out my sewing machine, and this is gonna be my little spot, my corner nook. I have had to train my cat, the black one that's usually the start of my videos, Gigi. I have two of them. The other one never comes out. But yeah, I've had to train her to not get on the table because she is a free-spirited kitty, and I let her, you know, get on the counters and I'll wipe them and stuff, and she gets on my table or my desk. But I really want to train her not to get on this table. And she knows what she's doing, and she'll test it, and then she'll even whine about it when I'm like, get off. And she's a little sneaky one. But anyways, let me show you my breakfast nook table, and then I will show you my thrift store hauls shortly. Here she is. Isn't she the cutest little breakfast nook ever? It was actually not that hard to build. Look at this, it's got storage. But we did have to have two people, so my boyfriend and I built it. And we had to be super patient, but overall, the instructions and everything were really easy to follow. So I think I'm gonna put, like, I don't know, placemats or other things. Maybe the kitty toys. I don't know, I haven't decided. But it's really cool. It's very cozy. Very cozy. I love it. I love it so much. I love you so much. So that's that. Okay, and here are some of the outfits that I ended up getting that I'm really excited to work on. I love the color. This was $11.49, but I love the color of this one. I haven't found something like this, and I'm wondering if I should cut it, you know, in half and maybe make like, when it has pockets, maybe make either a skirt and a top, or what I can do is make a jumpsuit out of it. I haven't decided. This one is really fun. I like it because it reminds me of like a Renaissance-y type top. And I think that's what I'm gonna do with it, is just make it into a really cute top. Just like a, kind of like a, I don't know, just like tight right here. And I think I'm gonna make it form-fitting at some point, you know, and put buttons or something. I haven't decided. This is so fun. This is definitely an 80s dress, and I love it. Love it. I'm gonna cut these off and use them for something else. And then I think I'm just gonna keep this as is. It's a dress. I love these buttons so much. They're so fun. I love this material. I love it. I love everything about it. Look at this color. Isn't that beautiful? It gives me a 1950s vibe for sure. And I think for this one, I'm gonna end up making it into a jumpsuit. It'll be so much fun. This one's just like a long dress. Not that cool. Here's another one that also reminds me of like Renaissance-y. Renaissance-y? I don't know. I just made that up. It gives me those vibes, so again, I'm gonna split it in half, make the top, and then the bottom I'm probably gonna make into some wide leg pants. So pretty! And then the last item is also, this is definitely gonna be another jumpsuit. I love jumpsuits. And I love this material so much. Look at that. And I love these little things, these little buckles. So that's it. Right now I'm working on altering some shirts. I'm working on this shirt. I'm gonna cut up, put some buttons on the bottom. Yeah. So that's it. I'm really excited to work on this, and I can't wait to show you what I come up with. I'm nervous. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna mess some stuff up, but you have to learn somehow, right? But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna get out of this really fun outfit now and get ready for an event that I'm going to later tonight. It's actually an MMA fight here in Albuquerque, so that'll be fun.